getting desensitized to the situation, because it seems like it's now daily news. Oh, when you hear about it, you'll be like, oh God, what's going to happen for this country? And in the next slide, maybe you see a comedy video, then you start to laugh. And I do not blame you for that. I absolutely do not blame you for that, because you have to be in the best mental capacity to be able to go about your days as a Nigerian. So if you imbibe all of this bad news, you might even be having nightmares. But still, we need to put ourselves in the shoes of the people who have to go through these nightmares. Because if you're having a bad dream, if you're having a nightmare and you wake up, you always be like, oh, thank God it was just a dream. But there are people who are living these nightmares every single day. Every single day. That is their reality. That is how it is for them. There is nothing that they can do. They keep calling on the government to do something, and then the government says we are doing something, but every other day these bandits and these terrorists seem to be ahead of the Nigerian security and intelligence agencies, and they continue to cause this mayhem. It is appalling and it is sad. Now I want to play an audio. This was actually from a television appearance by the Minister of State for Defense, but this was in 2021. This was not anytime soon. So that you know the mindset of some of the people who are supposed to protect Nigerians on this terrorism, how they think about these people, what they think about these people. People like Sheikh Gumi will come out and tell you that, oh, they are not criminals. They are just doing this for ransom so that they can get money. You know, in one particular interview, he said, oh, they are just kidnapping school children. They're not like IPOB who are killing military men and security agents. These ones, they are just kidnapping school children just so that they can get money. Anyone who's supporting terrorism and insecurity in this country, it has an evil heart, and it is so sad. Anyway, the government says that very soon they will reveal the terrorist sponsors in Nigeria, and many Nigerians cannot wait for that to happen. So now what we're talking about this is because of the conversation about constitutional amendment. So what will it be in that constitution for the people who perpetrate terrorism and the people who are their sponsors? Because asking somebody to go and kill is almost the same thing as doing the killing yourself. When you send somebody to go and perpetrate evil, right? Once that person goes and they get caught and they trace it back to you, say, oh, now you send this person, too often I go jam for court, go explain to the judge why una dey harbor evil thoughts. And it's so unfortunate, because I recently had an experience like that, and every time I think about it, I wonder to myself, these people who they send on evil errands and now finally go, what goes through their minds when they go on these evil errands? Like somebody will just call you and tell you, oh, I want to help you, I'm going to give you some money, or I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to put you in a better position that you are in now, I'm going to give you what you want, I'm going to give you what you like, I'm going to put you in a wonderful position, I'm going to help you to get this and that, I'm going to send you abroad, I'm going to give you a job, or I'm going to love you. Then they will not send you evil message. You can't carry yourself, go. And you think, oh, by the time you come and say, oh, this was the person that sent me, they'll leave you and catch only that person. No, it's not done. Well, let's take a listen to the Minister of State for Defense, what he said in 2021 about these bandits. Then we can actually talk about the constitutional amendment and also the alleged assassination plot on Atiku Abubakar, which has been alleged actually by Timmy Frank, who is a former national APC chieftain. But for now, let's take a listen to Bello Matawalle, who is Nigeria's Minister of State for Defense, and what he said in 2021 about these bandits and the terrorism that they are perpetrating in Nigeria.
It's the same, and it's not all of them are criminal. Not all of them are criminal, because if you know, or maybe if you investigate what is happening or what makes them to take those laws into their hand, some of them sometimes were cheated by so-called Ensakai, and I have to ban completely the Ensakai masthead. The Ensakai, those called vigilante group, who normally went to their settlement, destroy their property and take their animals, so they doesn't have anyone to speak with. So sometimes they are going for revenge. Like if Antisake attack them, so they will go for the reprisals. So that is
All right, that's Nigeria's current Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, speaking in 2021. And some Nigerians are saying we cannot have people at the upper echelon of power who think this way and who think that what these people are doing is not that bad. When this terrorist element have people like Sheikh Gumi speaking for them, what do you expect? It's like they're trying to paint them in a better light for us to understand that, oh, they are not just like that. But anyway, Michelle, I want to bring you into this conversation. Yes, you are a young woman, you are from the Gen Z generation, but you can see and understand what's happening. You're a student and you don't school in Lagos and you have to travel almost for 8-10 hours before you can get to your school. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now, you understand what you see on the road. What is your mindset like? How do you fortify yourself against evil thoughts when you're traveling on the road, knowing that you could become a headline in the next day and the Nigerians will just move forward with their lives and that people will still do dirty December while you may be in terrorist abduction? Also, do you know of anybody who has suffered this kind of fate? And as a young person, what would you actually want the government to do to safeguard the lives of our younger ones? Because they say our children are the leaders of tomorrow. Now our children are growing and the leaders of yesterday are still leading us today and they are not even leading us well.
Okay. First of all, personally, I don't enter morning bus whenever I'm going to school. Yeah.
Now, which bus did they enter?
Night bus.
Hey, not be that one was fast.
It's actually safer.
No,
when it comes to, traffic accidents, because accidents occur mostly in the morning. But when we now come to the kidnapping side, most people fear night bus because we'll be like, Miche, you're trying, how will you be entering night bus even with all these things they're saying that is happening in this country? I'll be like, is it not just to pray?
Okay.
Because I don't think anything can happen to me on the road.
Okay, so if bandits jump in front of your bus, you will start praying.
No, I mean
begin to
before you go. No,
of
before
course you pray before. But do you
Yes.
think that the people who are abducted by church, people who were in church and having Sunday service, they did not pray?
No, I didn't say that. They prayed, yes, but I don't know personally, but I don't think anything happened to me on the road. But they said prevention is better than cure. If you know your mind cannot carry it, enter the one that your mind can carry. So that if anything happens, you not be like, it's Michelle that says she enter night bus. But it doesn't still mean that make this killing, kidnappings and all these things right. Yeah, we are suffering from insecurity in our country and everyone is like, oh, even to travel normal morning bus, it still happens, like the kidnapping and the bandits stopping the bus, and so it still happens. So it's just I know God is with us, yes. Even when we pray, something still happen on the road. I don't know, this country, our government, they're not doing anything. We hope every day. We say the same thing over and over again. Government should do this, government should do that. But now it's looking as if they are even joining the terrorists in doing this kind of thing because none of them is listening
you know,
to us.
the thing is more, when we look at it as young people, we know that this is not a country that we used to know. Many of us just came into more political consciousness this season or maybe a few years ago. We are not as politically savvy as the older generation, as our parents, but we know that this is not the kind of Nigerians that we want kind of Nigeria that we want to have. Our parents would tell us how they used to go on road trips. You can maybe go from here to Abuja. They were living in the north. They'll go from here to Sokoto. Some people, some of our people even, grew up in the north. We have friends from different parts of the country. I remember as a young child, I don't like long trips, but I always look forward to, going to the village. Then when you're in the village, sometimes you while your parents are at home visiting relatives, you just follow other village children. We'll go climb mountain. It was always so nice and so sweet. But now I can't even see myself doing that. I won't lie to you personally. I'm scared of traveling to my village. And it's not as if people are not there. I have family, I have relatives who are there, and they give me updates about the things that are happening there, and the things that are happening there, and I am scared for them. So now that we're looking at this constitutional amendment, the question for you, Michelle, and for Nigerians that are listening to us today, what do you want to see inside this new constitutional amendment? What do you want to see inside the constitution? What do you want them to change inside that Nigerian constitution? Now, before you answer this question, make sure you have a solid knowledge of what is contained in the Nigerian constitution. And one of the first things you will see in the Nigerian constitution is your human rights. Your rights as a human, as a person, and your rights as a Nigerian. Now, one thing you should know about your human rights is, first up, you have the right to life. And so anybody will take your life, no can get the right to his own life again. And that's the reason why if anybody commits murder, they are arrested, they are taken to prison. It's like you also have the right to freedom. But if you take away any other person's freedom or take somebody's life, or if you commit a crime, then you will no longer have the right to that freedom. The state will have to incarcerate you because you have shown that, oh, this freedom will not give me, if they shock me or it too sweet me, or I can't use them, go commit crime. Now, another thing you will see in that constitution is your right to vote and be voted for. To vote during elections, it is your right. And that's the reason why we'll always tell you when election cycles are coming close, even when election cycles are over, we'll say, look, get your PVCs, try to vote when election. You have a right to make decisions in this country. Right? You have a right to choose people who will represent you. Now, you also have the right to be voted for. That is to say, if you come out for election, you have the right to tell people to vote for you. As a Nigerian, you have the right to seek any elective position at any time, because that is your right as a Nigerian. So now that the Senate is looking at this, the House of Reps is looking at this constitutional amendment, what do you want to see inside this constitution? There are a total of 87 constitutional alteration bills which are currently under review. Now, according to committee documents, there are electoral reforms, judicial amendment, the establishment of state police, fiscal adjustment, the creation of new state, and the expansion of local government autonomy. All of these things will be debated upon, and if the House of Reps agrees on it and they reach a positive outcome, all of this will be enshrined in the new Nigerian constitution. So very soon, we may no longer be saying the 1999 constitution as amended, but maybe we'll say the 2025 constitution as amended or the 2026 constitution as amended, depending on when they reach this resolution and they now actually, talk about putting out a new constitution for Nigerians. So now that the House of Reps is sitting and voting on this constitutional amendment, what do you want to see for inside this constitution? Now, finally, we'll also be looking at the people who are calling for Nigeria's president, Bola Tinubu, to sack the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle. Now, a security and counterinsurgency expert, Zagazola Makama, he actually has a website where they do put out security information, let us know what ISWAP and Boko Haram are doing, people who have been abducted, and how the Nigerian army is actually trying to push back on these insurgents. He has come out to say that President Tinubu should sack Bello Matawalle, former Zamfara State Governor and the Minister of State for Defense. He made this demand following the resignation of the Minister of Defense, Abubakar Badaru. Now, according to the resignation letter, the former Jigawa State Governor, who is also now called the former Minister of Defense, said, my body not strong again. No, I beg, I know if you fight any insurgents, so just come at me for this equation. I know they do again. Anyways, Zagazola Makama put out a post on X, formerly called Twitter, still called Twitter by some people actually, if we go down that rabbit hole. But Zagazola Makama posted on X and said, when will Matawalle go? G-O in capital letters. He said, the Nigeria security architecture continues to suffer not only from operational gaps, but from leadership failures at the top. Many Nigerians are now questioning when those without demonstrable capacity in key national security positions will step aside for competent, experienced professionals to take charge. The first major setback for the defense minister was the appointment of individuals widely perceived as lacking the depth, expertise, and strategic understanding required for such sensitive roles. The situation is no different in the Ministry of Police Affairs, where even the visibility and impact of the minister, Senator Ibrahim Gaidam, remain largely unknown to the public. These are not ceremonial portfolios. They are frontline ministries that demand seasoned, knowledgeable leaders with proven records in security management, operational oversight, and institutional reforms. Without such competence at the helm, Nigeria's fight against insecurity risks being undermined from within. Now, what all of this means is that Zagazola Makama believes that now that the Minister of Defense has resigned, that the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, needs to go, that the Minister of Police Affairs needs to go. He says there are some positions you will be in, it's not ceremonial, not be class captain. Even class captain has responsibilities and has to make sure that he carries out these responsibilities to the best of his ability. And sometimes it is unfortunate, but your best is not enough. No matter how you try your best, it is just not enough. And so when you see that the person whom you have put at the helm of affairs they say they are doing their best, but their best is just not enough. Maybe it is time for that person to step aside and let another person come in and make a difference. Now, Zagazola believes that the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, has not shown himself to be deserving of that position. He also believes that the Minister of Police Affairs, Senator Ibrahim Gaidam, in fact, that he does not merit the position. He says that people don't even know that we have a Minister of Police Affairs in this country. He says the visibility, the impact of what they are doing in defending the country is not being felt by Nigerians. And so they need to go so that someone else, other people who understand what it means to be in a position of security. It's like when you want to choose a gatesman, right? So many times, depending on maybe the kind of building, maybe the kind of, if it's a residential building, or maybe if it's a commercial enterprise, you know the kind of person you will put at the gate. Sometimes, yes, I know we want to give jobs to, our elderly ones who don't want to stay at home, and sometimes we'll see them as security. But you ensure that is a place that does not need high security, so that what they are doing is they are just directing people. Okay, park here, park there, do like this, do like that. Who you define, go like this. But when it's a place that needs serious security, it's like hiring bouncers for your event, for your wedding, so that if anybody come do anyhow, go bounce and come on, go. Alright, come out. When you see the bouncer muscle like this, you go comport yourself. So when it comes to security of lives and properties of Nigerians, because life, a soul, is one thing that no matter what you do, as a human being, you go build robots, you know if you build another human being life, give them breath of life. Make it come their life, make it come they live, they breathe. Our technology never reached that aspect, and many people doubt say it go even reach that aspect at all. So, do you agree with this Nigerians, with these people, with these security experts who are calling for the sack of Bello Matawalle as the Minister of State for Defense? And if he's removed, who should take that position? Remember that the former Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, who was removed less than 2 months ago, will probably be coming back to take the mantle of the Ministry of Defense, to head the Ministry of Defense that Badari Abubakar has left now. And so it would seem that people are being recycled. Even our politicians, our political leaders are being recycled. Atiku Abubakar, who wants to be president by all means and contest in every election cycle, used to be vice president. So people go ask, how come that one no do am? Well, as a Nigerian, you are entitled to your ambition. Just make sure you follow the right steps when you want to do anything you want to do, or when you want to take any decision, or where you want to go for any position. Anyway, these are the issues we'll be talking about right here on Matters. The number to call is 0803 692 9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. You can either send a message on WhatsApp or you can call me up. I did promise the phone lines to be open at 2 p.m. Forgive me for taking about 7 more minutes on top of that 2 p.m. But for now, you can call me to be a part of this conversation, all right? I want to hear from you. It's 0803-692-9933. Please keep it simple, keep it short, keep it respectful, and keep it polite. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon to you, and thank you for joining this conversation. What's your name and location, please? Hello, good afternoon.
My name is Chuda.
Welcome to the conversation.
My own opinion that say all of them are same thing now.
Who are who?
I don't know what the Minister of Defense dey do. All the minister wey by our president dey employ, which one dey work? That's my question. All of them just dey chop salary, they no dey do any work for this country. Only people wey say na dey do work, wey people dey na Dave Umahi, Minister of FCT. All the minister wey dey so our president, I don't know, maybe they always dey check them. After me just call them, come. All the work wey I give you, how far? How the work dey go? If the maybe public people come and check the work wey they do, but nothing. No, they call them. Make we know how far. And people just they die. Minister of Defense, Minister of Defense. Wetin na they do so that our president be happy and say our people will come. Make work with all of them. They work. No one way they work from our own side.
Thank you for your call, Chibuzo. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello, welcome back to studio.
Thank you.
Welcome. I appreciate you. You have effort. You deserve it. That's accolade. And somebody said they want to make you a minister. All right, even that, I want to tell you that all what you have, I want to package everything inside one basket.
Okay.
That yes, everything is all the same or same. How it doesn't is numbers. Yeah. So that is I expect within the status quo. The status quo needs to be changed. But my issue is how can the status quo be changed? The opposition, they are in disarray. They are begging my brother to come. This is the article camp. You say, this Amici is saying that you fight to soon.
Hello, can you hear me? All right, give us a call back.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Matters. Thank you for staying tuned.
Yeah, this is Emeka from Ogun State.
Thank you for calling.
Now, what I want to really ask, we are talking about amendments of the Constitution. Is it this government will amend the Constitution? How can corrupt governments amend any Constitution and we expect that Constitution to be good? They are going to worsen the Constitution because it's going to suit them, that we didn't bring the country to the worst. So don't expect anything, anything good comes out from amendment of Constitution they're talking about, because you can see even the one we are having, look at how they are handling it. Talk less of when they are now amended to their own suit that will even destroy the country Nigeria. So don't even let us not even expect anything or amendment of this Constitution at this time of this kind of corruption. So let us even go because there's nothing good can come about it. God bless you.
Thank you for your call. Why do you think nothing good can come out of this constitutional amendment? It is for the good of Nigerians. Like I told you, there are quite a number of things that are being discussed in this. For example, the establishment of state police. Why is that not a good thing? If every governor can be in charge of the security architecture of their state, don't you think that it will be better? Now, what about the creation of new states, right? Some people have been saying it. Senator Ned Nwoko has been championing that. There's been talks about the creation of an Anioma state, right? What about electoral reforms? What about judicial amendments? These are all the things that we need to discuss. These are all the things that will be looked at in the constitutional amendment. So none of this is good enough for you as a Nigerian. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon to you. Turn down the volume on your radio set or turn off your radio set. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Victor.
Victor, how are you doing?
I thank God for your life because you said it all.
It's noisy. It's so noisy where you are. I can hardly hear you. Hello. All right, give me a call back. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Welcome to Matters. Turn off your radio set and give me a call back. 0803-692-9933. Send a message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338.
Hello.
Greetings to you as well. Welcome to Matters.
Greetings to your guest.
She can hear you.
This is the coach from Ogun State.
Welcome, Elder.
Then, what I want to contribute about that constitution, number one thing they're supposed to put mind on this. So that they can find a way to unite Nigeria. Put location of government. Since 1950, Fulani and the Yoruba was ruling this country and did nothing come out of.
0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Welcome to my What's going on? Hello. Oh God, it's so noisy.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh dear. I think that was a wrong number. I think that's the wrong number. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello, Victor, I'm back again.
Welcome back.
So my thank God for your life. One is this: amending constitution is not the major issue. I know there are some certain things we need to be amended, but the major problem is that to amend ourselves, being human being. Because human being is the one that writes the constitution and is the one that's trying to amend it. When you know that it's supposed to count A and you are counting B, constitution cannot work on its own. It's still human being that will work with the constitution. That's not the problem. The problem of Nigeria, we need to amend the way we do things. We are not sincere to ourselves. Even all this insecurity, we are crying and say this one, they want to change this. Even though if you want to change Ministry of Defense 10 times, so far you cannot tell yourself, genuine, have what they call sincerity, genuine one. Sincerity dey in different ways. If you don't have what they call genuine sincerity, you are just beating at the bush. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Be north, be south or east. Many of us, until we sat down and discuss and say, let us do things right. Once we cannot do that, changing constitution still remain the same thing. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
My name is James Agas. I'm calling from Maradagi Badagry.
Welcome, James.
Yeah, I did your guest as well.
Yeah, that's my colleague.
Yeah. The constitution amendment is no problem, but the problem is our leaders. They can't tell me that that constitution that the 1999 constitution they are amending, that is our problem. Is there the same constitution this man Obasanjo use and rule Nigeria, and Nigeria don't go well. This is the same constitution Shehu Yar'Adua, may so rest in peace, he also used for the little time and Nigeria go well. This is the same constitution Jonathan used, but since Buhari enter government, APC government, Nigerian constitution is not working again. Look at what happened in Nnamdi Kanu case. When the court of appeal is discharging Utakude, even court of appeal, Supreme Court, what they are doing? Is that the problem of constitution? It's not because the problem of constitution. Because the problem is the problem of our Nigeria is the leaders on top. When you have a corrupt leader, nothing will go well. That's the main problem. The corrupt people are leading Nigeria. That is why Nigeria has problem. So our problem is not constitution at all. That's the constitution other people use and Nigeria go well. This APC government who doesn't know how to do Nigeria, they are using it and they are made. How can they make constitution while their government is not okay? There's nothing we can get inside. As far as I'm concerned, nothing comes good from that constitution. That's what I want to say. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Casablanca. I'm Sonny by name.
Welcome.
Okay, so I want to say this about the constitution. Nigeria is more like a house that is collapsing and people are busy painting the walls of the building. So people have been clamoring for a new constitution for many decades now. That if there is no other way to bring a new constitution, they should return back to 1960, I think 1963 or 1959 constitution, thereabouts. The constitution, the pre-independent or after the independent constitution that give us regional system. This has been the clamor for a long time, and many people believe that that will reset Nigeria and give everybody a sense of belonging. But those who have been rubbishing the country, who is benefiting from the rot, has always opposed to it. Then, again, in addition, Nigeria's problem is not really the constitution. Yeah, we know that the constitution of Abdul Salam Abubakar and co. were 40. He said that we the people. We don't know where he wrote it and said we the people. We the people who and who voted for the constitution to be the law. We don't know. So and nobody questions him. And when you go to court and questions him, the judges, their hands are tied. They are more of stooge. I don't know how to put it. They cannot really call Atiku Abdulsalam Abubakar to come and explain when he say we the people. If we want to follow things accordingly in this country, a lot of people will go to prison. A lot of people will have to face us in court and answer some questions. When they say we the people voted, when did I vote this constitution? So, but that's by the way. We let it sail. Everything just passed. Then now, as we talk about the constitution, those who are in power today don't believe in constitution. They believe in racketeering. They believe in corrupting, buying every institution. Today, amending Nigerian constitution will not work because every institution is polluted by one man ambition. Every institution you think about, nothing is working. If we're to be honest with ourselves, we know very well that nothing is absolutely working. We're pretending to ourselves here. So let us talk properly what to do about this country. Number one, we need in the constitution, for my own suggestion. Choma, are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good and fine. My suggestion is that we do what South Africans do. The president in South Africa goes to the parliament, I think, 4 times in a year, every 3 months, to go and give report, details of his activity, what he has done, what he has not done, and what he's about to do. And the parliamentarians will question him on things that are not normal. They will appreciate him. They will applaud him on things that he has done normal. We need to remove some power from an individual. We shouldn't have strong individuals. We should have strong law. Judiciary should be independent. They should have their money. Judiciary should not be appointed by a president. The judiciary officer should not be appointed by a president. It will be based on merit among them. They know that this man is a senior in this position. He warranted, let him be there. Not any president that comes, he will remove the next person and put who will shoot him. When we are doing that way, when he appoints you a junior rank officer in judiciary, he appoints you to be the CGN. Won't you do his biddings? When you are senior rank in police, he appoints you to be the IGP. Won't you do his bidding? When you are nobody, you don't know anything about INEC position, he appoints you to be INEC official. Why won't you do his bidding? He has raised you. Today, Yakubu now is an ambassador. Imagine such country.
He's not an ambassador yet. He's just a nominee.
About constitution. He's merely mocking us. There's no constitution. He respects no constitution. He is just he has destroyed everything. And those who are supporting him, I cry for them, because with time, when power will change hand, the next person will continue in this same route. They will be the one to cry out. Those medias, those Lagos Ibadan Expressway media that are silent today, they will cry out.
Thank you for your call.
To remind them
Thank you for your call, Sonny.
Of their graveyard silence.
Thank you
of
for
their
your call.
complicity.
Thank you so much for your call.
The country is destroyed.
Thank you for your call.
Constitution have not been working.
All right.
Buhari did what he wanted. There was no judge, nothing. Today, can you win a court case in Nigeria?
Thank you for your call. We need to hear from other people. All right.
Because
we need to hear from other people. Thank you so much for your call. 08036929933. Welcome to Matters and thank you for calling. What's your name?
So you got my call. This is a Chris from Ogun State.
Sir, I no cut your call. Oh, it just ended. Please conclude.
Please, I say to unite the country is the most important thing. What to fly me and the Yoruba is ruling this country since how many years? And they nothing come out of it.
Which one is
now
ruling the country and nothing come out of it?
Atiku is planning to come on 2027. If Atiku finish 2027, he will plan to hand over to Arabashala.
He may or may not win. It's not just about the people who have been governors and others. If we're talking about the federal government and the people who have been at the helm of affairs, what about in states? Because if you believe that a Southeasterner is the one that can make the country better, what about your leaders in the Southeast? Are they making the states better? So let's be objective, please. All right. Hello. Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. All right. Welcome to Matters. Thank you for holding on.
I call back. My name Chibu.
All right, Chibuzo, please conclude so that other people go talk.
No problem. My own concern is the constitution and the cause and wahala for this country. You see that they have a constitution where we say our leader they know they obey. So I want sure the one with the one thing like they go do, everything and then do. The one word that see they no obey, so now the one way they go do now they go obey. Nothing if you work, that's not a problem. Let's APC. full focus our wahala wey dey brought for
Thank you,
us.
Chibuzo. Thank you, Chibuzo. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Welcome to Matters and thank you for calling.
Good afternoon, Sean.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
I can hear you. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Ebere. I want to talk about this.
Where are you calling from, Iberi?
I'm calling from Aige.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, please.
Yes. So, this is a constitution and movement. I want to tell Nigerians, Nigerians should open their eyes and shine their eyes this time around. Because this regime, this very government, they are just like what they said, jack of all trades, master of none. This time around, we are talking about the insurgents, the insecurity in Nigeria. Talking about the names of the sponsors that given to us by another country to prove them, to make Nigerians know them. They never choose that one. They talk about they're talking about amendment of whatever. Who want to amend it? The corrupt government. The government that created every part of administration, every part of this thing. Limit soldier, limit police, limit anything. They have taken over everything. They want to amend the constitution for us. What they want to amend? The one that will suit them. They should leave about amendment of this thing now. Let us face one side. This is a distraction. This is a distraction for me and for many Nigerians. I think it's a distraction.
Right.
They don't need this now. They cannot amend this for us. See, if they want to do any amendment of constitution, whenever they want to amend the constitution, then it should not be the only them that is in government, in NASROC, in the cabinet of this thing. The people outside the Nigeria, the people outside should speak out and should know what is happening. Should contribute and say what will happen and what will take and what will not take. It's not only them, but if you leave it for Tinubu and his cabinet, they will do only thing that is the only thing that will favor them. They will not do something that will favor Nigeria. That is my take.
Thank you for your call. Welcome to Matters. Thank you for staying tuned. Please turn off your radio set. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Please turn off your radio set. Turn off your radio set, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing?
Yeah, my name is Chukuma calling from Elasa.
Welcome, sir.
You can hear me. Please, what I want to say in this matter, this constitution we want to do, or they want to amend, to me, they should not be calling it amend. All the senators, the House of Rep, they should go to their constituency and then hold town hall meeting, so that everybody will now put input on this amendment or the side they are doing.
Okay.
Everybody will suggest what they want. Now, do we want to go ahead as a country? We'll put a referendum, and then everybody come together and they make a constitution. Because if you say a constitution, that means this is what we are going to use to rule ourselves. Now, our president is not using constitution. In the north, they are using Sharia, and in the south, we are using constitution. Why is in the same country, two constitutions is working? That shows we are not one here. If we are talking of constitution, our president, what he will defend is the constitution. But look at how judge will judge outside constitution, outside the law. When you make a law, you didn't make it for anybody. If anybody fell in that law, definitely you will query him with the law. That's the work of the judiciary. Why is it that we're turning everything upside down in this country? You judge somebody outside the law and give him a death sentence or life sentence.
Thank you for your call, Chukuma. 0803-692-9933. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location?
Thank you very much. This is Malam Bello. I am calling you from Woodville, Kano.
Welcome, Malam Bello. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. You see, the constitution review is not the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is lack of good leadership, is leadership quality. We lack good leadership quality. That is number one. Then number two, where in Nigerian constitution that says that
both National Assembly and House of Senate should be given SEVG for their legislation performance. That is wrong. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Why some people, why some of the national, there are just few among the Nigerians that are entitled to that kind of humongous spending, and the majority of Nigerians, and by the way, is it a business? You are there to serve. You are not there to enrich yourself. But in the story of Nigeria, these few people are there to satisfy themselves and make themselves rich. And why the rest of Nigerians are getting poorer every day by day. That is number 2. Then number 3. The year in Nigerian constitution that says that if INEC conducts an election this year, then the next election, before the next election, and if his tenure is required, he should be nominated for ambassadorial. See, Nigeria, in fact, this current president, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, he has taken Nigeria so backward. 50 years to come, Nigeria can never be repaired because of the damage that this man has caused this country. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. That's the number for direct calls. It's exactly 2:30 on the number one station that gives you a voice. We'll take about a 5 to 7 minute break to take your messages, and then we'll return to the call. So Michelle will be taking some of the messages that you've sent on matters this afternoon. The number to send the message to on WhatsApp is 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. All right, let's go.
Good afternoon, Shoma and your colleague. On the issue of Defense Minister resignation, the Minister of State, Mata Wale, the NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, and Minister of Police Affairs, Ibrahim Gedam, should all be fired. Security issues is sensitive and should be devoid of politics. The master strategy himself was just playing politics with security since all this while, not until Trump sneezed at him that he is now trying to look for what to do. As the Constitution amendment, it should be scrapped entirely. Nothing to amend there. John from Ijaniki.
All right, John, thank you for your message.
Good afternoon. As far as Atiku is a Nigerian, he has every right to contest as many times he wishes. No name. Good afternoon, Choma Innocent. My question is, what are the differences between Boko Haram and IPOB terrorists? Because both of them are the enemies of the state. Good afternoon, Choma. The issue of ministers appointed by President Tinubu is for political compensation. They are not doing their work well, except Wike, Victor from Iyanikwaja. If accountability truly means something, then Nuhu Ribadu, Bello Matawale, and every official who has watched insecurity spread like wildfire should be next in line. Their failures aren't abstract. They are measured in lives lost and communities shattered. A resignation isn't justice, it's the smallest step toward it. Real responsibility means stepping aside with the humility to let stronger hands and clearer minds rebuild the trust they've squandered. Olushoga Ajayi from Odonla Ikorodu.
Thank you for your message.
Good afternoon, Shoma. I have already said it before time without number. This government doesn't have wisdom of doing things. What they know is doing negative things that we Nigerian citizens don't understand. APC government doesn't have anything to offer in 2027. We are going to vote APC government out if they will not manipulate. Good afternoon, Sister Chema. I'm Chemezim from Ijesha Tedo. For me, I don't really think if there is anything wrong with our constitution. We only do need implementation, and the only added thing for me is hang or kill anyone who commits crime or embezzles or steals public fund. We will be good to go. Thank you and good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent and the guest. The constitutional review process in Nigeria is expected to conclude soon, with voting on the 87 should throw him out and replace him with a good replacement. I rest my case.
All right.
Mr. Ogumbi. What are they amending? We don't need these piecemeal amendments. We need a new and comprehensive constitution. The people's constitution Alexander Mainland. Chioma, we have been hearing about constitutional amendments in almost all governments, but it has never made Nigerian better. Today, they are talking about state police. Are they going to still allow amendments of the laws and still allow loopholes that governments at any level going to hijack and behave as demigod? They should also remember to amend the electoral law. Chinemere from Agbara. In Nigeria, all institutions have died and are no longer working to build a country. Chinemere from Agbara.
All right, let's pause on the messages for now and take your calls. The number to call is 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
Obina from Ikotobi.
Welcome, Obina.
Yeah, constitutional reform. What Nigeria needs is a president that will fight corruption according to them. Before 2015, they tell us that Buhari is very good man, that we should vote for him. During the time of Buhari then, that they did very well, war against the indiscipline, which always also corruption. So that's what we need. If you are the 1999 constitution, if you have made 100 times without a leader that will fight corruption for Nigeria, we will not reach where we are going. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. You can call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. On WhatsApp, send a message. Turn off your radio set.
Hello?
Good afternoon to you. How you doing? Turn off the radio set. Oh. Hello? All right. It's not off. It's not off. It's not off. Welcome to Matters. Hello?
Chioma, don't first you.
Afunwa.
I
You will be in house.
I believe that you are hearing me.
I can hear you.
Chioma say the reason why I do the travel because of problem the.
I not tell you say na the reason why I know they travel.
Make it try to be traveling, yeah.
I don't hear.
Make it try
Thank
to
you.
travel. All is well. You see this constitution where they want to amend. Make this government.
Hello, Afunwa, you there?
About this constitution is for the favor of their APC government. It's not for favor for other people. So other politicians, other parties, it's favor for APC government. So maybe they remove hand for that one. And my point I have to say this afternoon. God bless you, Sherman.
Thank you, Afunwa, for your call. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933 for direct calls. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can hear you.
What are they amending? Anything they are amending there without independent candidate and electoral reform, that is transfer of electoral result from IREF, exactly from polling booth, and also corruption. Look at what Netanyahu is passing through in Israel, asking for pardon on corruption charges against him. But any of them, right from president to the least councillor, embezzling people's money. Because our problem here is embezzlement. You will be a governor, you are Lord, you know how much the state have, you state fund anyhow. Anybody found embezzling people's money life here. I don't want to talk of execution in China, because in China, if you are found to be corrupt as a government official, it's execution there. So this is it, we are going nowhere. Because here, you do anyhow, and also you cannot be in two parties at the same time. If you belong to PDP or any party, you are there. You can't call campaign every time you go to all these things, you be there. Nothing's wrong with our constitution. If they are made it the way it should be, we cannot be, suffering here. If you are found to be allowing terrorists or apology of terrorists, execution. All these things, if we do it, I thought this country will be better because we need each other. If one region is asking for one thing, look at it, address it. No tribalism, no sectionalism. All this is a problem. But they will not address it. What they amended now, what is the them? There are critical issues that need to be amended in our constitution. There is no perfect constitution all over the world. America used to amend that with their own, maybe once in 50 or 20 years. But our own here, we should start from the center. This center is causing problems. A president should be punished. You can't see a president as a god with small letter G. The same thing applicable to governors, senators, and they reduce their salaries. If you don't like to be paid any amount, that you leave that place. You will make all this will not be attractive. All this should be there in the amendment. You see that all of them now are going to the Senate president, governor, this and that. If the salary or it's not attractive. Like our counterparts all over the world. You can't see a governor in California or America using private jet around the place. But here they use just use a jeep of 100 something million. How can everybody rush to be a senator or a governor? So if all this will be reduced, cost of governance, that's the main thing of our problem in this government. They should reduce it, make it less attractive. Nigeria will move forward because all this money we are spending for senators continue nothing. If we challenge it and into our head institution education, we move forward.
Thank you for your call.
Make it less attractive. Simple. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you doing?
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you doing?
Okay, if you're hearing me, my name is Ikema Dozefaboshe.
Great.
Yes, on the issue of discourse concerning security in the country. First and foremost, I think our Nigerian government owes apologies to our security agencies, especially those in the military, those who have laid down their lives for the benefit of the country, to defend our country, and who are being sabotaged even in the battlefield, those who have made sacrifices with their lives. First and foremost, you can see that as the president called for recruitment of policemen or military, the response will not be high, because nobody wants to risk his life when in an environment like this. There's no welfare package for the families. There's no good insurance for the personnel, and there is a lot of sabotage going on in between them, within them, when they have taken most of the terrorists and mixed them inside the military. You can see that the lives of those who are genuine is in danger. Most of them are being sabotaged in the battlefield. They should make a good welfare package for the families of the military men, the schools their children attend, their housing. No military man should be living outside the barracks. They should be well accommodated with good facilities in place and with fat salaries. If the federal house is discussing any issues about security, they should not leave the welfare of the personnel outside it, because that's the most important. That the people in the battlefield, in the front line, they cannot be there suffering, sacrificing their lives, being sabotaged every day, while those who are doing nothing are in the houses, enjoying their legacies, enjoying constituency money, collecting and going home, taking beautiful cars, going home. Then those in the battlefield are not gaining or benefiting anything. If you see most of the families, they are living like wretched people. You ask yourself, are these the people who are sacrificing their lives for the country? So please, the welfare of the security personnel should be utmost in the consideration of the government.
Thank you so
if they
much.
want security to improve. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. Turn off your radio set. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Mr. Timi from calling from Lagos.
Thank you for calling. Please go ahead.
Yeah, the best form of security is to tackle the give people jobs. A lot of youth today are jobless and it's unfortunate. And the way Nigeria is doing job jobs is really appalling. You know, the government doesn't know how many things they have. The government is not having satellite to know what is coming in, what is going out. Our health is not protected. There are some things that do come to Nigeria that the people in charge, but they are not aware that charge of air, they're in charge of the sea, and then the land. The only serious government was in charge of the territory. There are times that American people came to our sea, the Nigerian government never knew of it. They only steal our crude oil, they don't even know how many oil how this much oil is going out. They will tell you how careless we are. And then we still porous borders. And when you come to the job, what are you doing about it? You understand? They are doing their security. If I don't, you carry guns and start, no, very strong. They need to invest more in technology to safeguard the whole country. I think they have to check every area of our system. So many times that even this anything that wants to happen, government, there's a system that we should know how this is happening. And they ask for possibly the joint Africa is sitting. They are sitting so badly that God has blessed us immensely in everything, but the citizens are crying and other countries are eating better, eating fat. And why is it that have those things are crying wolves, crying poverty, hunger and everything? So in fact, if our electoral system is sound, just the right leader just needs everything will change in Nigeria. We have the best leaders, but those men, those criminals are there. They don't want leaders to rule us. We need to get the good leader that puts the right thing in the right place.
Thank you so much for your call. I appreciate it. Thank you for holding on. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome to Matters.
Hello.
Good afternoon. I can hear you. Welcome to Matters.
Once again, Chioma, like what I was saying, please permit me a few minutes.
1 minute, so that we can hear from other people, please. 1 minute, 1 minute.
Amending constitution. You know, a government that came to power with what they have done is to drown the people downward, is to drain the people financially, is to render the people more and more into poverty in all aspects. How on earth do we think that the government will amend constitution to suit the country or to suit us? They will only amend constitution that will enable them to sit, enable them that after they go down from after they leave the seat, they will continue to dictate what happened in the seat. Others have come to that stage and gone. But those who are there now, if they are not dead, if the mother earth do not call them as it's supposed to be, I know the next mission will be for them to control who goes in and who goes out of Nigerian government and how they goes in. So they are the people who want to hold everything in their arm, who want to hold the entire world, who the entire world want to be in their arm. They think they will be here forever, which is not possible. However, amending constitution at this point in time will not favor anybody, not at all. So let them leave that one. If they want, they should give us a new constitution, a people's constitution that will be written, that everybody will be consulted, every party of this country, every nook and cranny of Nigeria will be consulted, and they give their opinion how they want to live. Those who want to live in Sharia will decide how they want to. Those who want to live in secular law will decide how they want to live. Those who want to control their resources, those who want to develop in their own speed, we decide. Not a constitution that few people sitting, few hallelujah boys are sitting in the Senate singing, and somebody will draft and give them to sign and promise them 2027 election as usual. So we cannot get any good constitution from these people who are there. You know very well. Every institution is bastardized. The judiciary, which is supposed to be where you go and challenge things that are not normal, is a home of abnormal now. It's a home of upside down today. The judges are now, they are more of subservient. They are more of boys.
Thank you so much for your call. Let's hear from other people. Anymore.
Okay, it's run like a jungle. Rascality everywhere.
Thank you for your call. We need to hear from other people because of our time. Thank you so much. 08036929933. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, Choma.
Good afternoon to you. Where are you calling from? What's your name?
I'm fine. I'm calling from Angola.
Welcome. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Like what the previous caller said, there is nothing good that is going to come out of this government. This constitution amendment they are talking about is for themselves and to favor them. It's nothing good, especially this government that is currently now. I don't think there's anything good to come out of it. And about state police, if they still use their election boys, their all those stuff, so to do the same state police they are talking about, I don't know what they're going to pick. Even the federal government police, they still using election, come for state police, the one they made by themselves. They still use their boy. Come, like for example, come to Mandela, and national highway transport workers, and I go talking to police in there. Even federal government police, so not even state police. They talk to him as he's nothing on uniform. Focus on state police. So I don't think all this thing they are saying is making sense. If only just God give us a better feeling that will change our life and change things for good. Imagine going out with Nigerian passport and looking at you at embassy. Let this will help us, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your call. Yeah, final caller for today. Good afternoon. Turn off your radio set.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and location, ma'am?
My name is Mrs. DK.
Welcome, ma'am. Please go ahead.
I want to put my inside the amendment, amending our amendments in the country. Let them amend their life first and amend their way before they will amend our constitution. All these things, we don't have leaders. We only have rulers. Leaders care for his people. In the Bible, we see that Joseph cared for the children of Israel. Our rulers today, they care for themselves and their family and their loved ones. Our own is, you are on your own. See how everything is scattered in Nigeria. They want to make the amendment. Is it amendment is our problem? No. It is not amendment is our problem. Our problem is our leaders. Let them go and amend their life, amend their ways, amend their thoughts in them before they will come and amend our amendment that we have since. What are they going to amend that will suit them, that will lead them to people to be corrupt more and more? Please let them go and sit down. We don't have leaders. We only have rulers. They are ruling themselves.
Thank you for
They are doing whatever they like. They are not doing what people likes. They are not doing what we like. We are not saying what we want to say because they don't want us to say. They want them to do whatever they like. So let them go and amend their life first. Amend their ways before they will come and amend the constitution of the country.
Thank you for your call, ma'am. Thank you for your call. Unfortunately, we can't take any more calls, but we will take your messages in the short time that we have to go. So send your messages to 0817-175-6338. Chairman, APC is talking of constitutional amendments. That is absolute waste of time. APC can never give Nigeria a good serving constitution. It's not the same people singing on your mandate we shall stand. We'll amend the constitution, just wasting our resources and time. Daniel from Apapa.
Good afternoon, Chairman. Which constitution are we talking about? Is it the one they didn't obey? Chairman, this current administration is corrupt and incompetent. They are all selfish. Rahim from Agege.
All right, we're still taking your messages, 0817-175-6338. Anybody who expects good from the government is dreaming. Since Constitution requires primary school certificate under Buhari and Tinubu, the country collapsed. But okay, under Obasanjo to Yaradua and Jonathan. Kevin from Okoko.
See how a tweet from USA is shaking us all. We are a disgrace to our founding fathers. Women should contest. From Lord Lugard to Tinubu, men have failed us, but Remi Tinubu at a time of crisis was hosting a banquet. Nicholas.
I support constitutional review with referendum inserted. Mr. Raf Ikotu.
Good afternoon, VOP. I give kudos to the man that spoke from Kano, Frank from Ayobo.
All right, good afternoon, Chairman. My name is No Big Man in Bus Stop. My own is let them put electoral act into law so that our votes count for our presence.
Chairman, your guest, good afternoon. I don't really understand Nigerians. Chairman, you said they should talk about constitution. Nigerians are playing blame games. Please, Chairman, about the constitution, we need electoral reform. The president should have nothing to do with appointment of INEC chairman, and the results of the vote should be announced first from each polling booth. That's the most important thing. Thank you. KJL.
Chairman, good afternoon. I greet your colleague. My name is Gabriel from Ikorodu. Nigeria has witnessed 65 birthdays. Yes, it's looking like a country with 1 year of independence. We are still crawling like a nation under colonial masters. These 65 years, among the three major ethnic groups, okay, for 59 years, that's how Fulani have ruled Yoruba for 4 months. The Igbos have ruled Nigeria for only 6 months, and the Southerners for 5 years. The 59 years and 4 months, the North and Southwesterners have ruled Nigeria have been disastrous. We've been backward like backwardness. All right, thank you for your message, although you didn't tell me your name or where you're writing from.
Someone would call a radio station and accuse some tribe of destroying Nigeria in the region where he's from. Is it being governed by Fulani or Yoruba? And yet, development is nowhere to be found. What a shame. Stay.
All right, hey, thank you for your message. Good afternoon. Thanks for your call on objectivity. This is on our research paper. Thanks for your call on objectivity from callers. Many of our people are just pouring out emotions and missing valuable understanding. The constitutional review is a welcome development in my view. For those who don't see the good of it, they should remember that 1999 constitution is a unitary one that concentrated so much powers at the center, which is wrong in a democracy. Discussion for the amendment process did not just start today, but began long ago with Oputa panel recommendation, followed by Justice Nikki Toby. Justice Mohammed Weiss also made recommendation. So all of these are what the legislator will work on to build into new constitution. My own is just that the new document should provide for citizens referendum, restructuring for more power devolution, state and local policing, resource management, true federalism, etc. As for Timmy Frank allegation about the plot to assassinate Atiku Abubakar, it's mere politics because even the police presence can prevent a state assassination, if any. Bola Ige is an example. Even under GEG, an attempt was made on Buhari. Very soon, Matawale will also resign, but the ministry cannot be in a vacuum for now. Thanks, Samuel from Bagada.
Good afternoon, Choma. For the issue of constitutional amendment, what I want them to amend is nobody above 70 years should not contest for elective posts from local government to federal level. Victor Inyang from Iyanikwaja.
Good afternoon, Choma. Greetings to you, lady at the studio. Every day, one matter or the other. APC came to spoil the country. Lack of wisdom. Please, we don't need all those old men telling us lies every day. Progress from Isolo.
Good afternoon, Choma. About defense, everything repentant Boko Haram should be abolished if Nigeria is to get out of the quagmire. All Boko Haram members in our security agencies should be flushed out. Chima Surulere.
Nothing bad in amendment of our constitution. Some people need change of mind. Good afternoon, Chima Innocent and the lady. Must Mr. President handle gun himself before you will know he's doing his best on the insecurity in Nigeria? Otherwise, the issue shouldn't center on him alone. We have stakeholders. What are the governors doing with the security votes given to them by federal government? God bless Nigeria. Channel your energy on your state governors. That's from Emmanuel.
Choma, good afternoon. As far as Atiku is a Nigerian, he has every right to contest as many times he wishes. Choma, our present constitution makes the North more important than others. The Northern indigenes can hold knives, but for the South, is a taboo. If Southern and Northern fight and were driving to police station, the Northern will live without stress. So we need new constitution. Gideon.
Thank you so much, Gideon, for your message. That's all we can take on today's episode of Matters. I do thank you for being a part of this conversation. It's time for us to go. It's just a few minutes before 3 p.m. I'll be yielding the floor to MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie. They will be coming to steer this conversation to actually take over from 3 until 5 p.m. This has been Matters. Thank you for riding with me. Matters will come your way same time, same station tomorrow, 1:30 to 3 p.m. right here on Voice of the People. 90.3 FM. Remember, I always tell you, do whatever you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. It's not just about what your country can do for you, but think about what you can also do for your country. My name is Chioma Innocent. Enjoy the rest of your day and bye for now.